Have you noticed something interesting about Rockstar's GTA 6 launch? When pre-orders finally went live, a lot of people expected physical copies to become available as well. I was one of them. I thought maybe around midnight we'd see disc editions go live, but that never happened. Rockstar only opened digital pre-orders, and almost instantly, social media was filled with people saying, "Pre-order it now before it goes out of stock." But here's the funny part. It's a digital game. It's not going anywhere. You can literally buy it the day before release and still play on launch day. There isn't a warehouse that's gonna run out of digital copies. So why did so many people rush to buy it immediately? That's where I think Rockstar understands its audience better than almost any other gaming company. They know GTA isn't just another game anymore. It's an event. The moment pre-orders opened, millions of players felt like they had to be part of that moment, even though there was no practical advantage for most people to buy it months in advance.
Now, here's where my theory starts. As someone who likes collecting games, I wasn't actually waiting for the digital version. I wanted the physical edition. I wanted the box, the artwork, maybe a map inside the case, something that actually feels collectible. Instead, we only got digital pre-orders. And that made me wonder if Rockstar is deliberately spacing everything out. Think about it. A huge number of fans have already bought the digital version because they didn't want to wait. If Rockstar later announces a physical edition with exclusive packaging, steelbook artwork, or even a collector's edition, how many of those same people are going to buy it again? Honestly, probably a lot.
Collectors don't think the same way as regular buyers. We don't always buy games because we need another copy. Sometimes we buy them because we want the shelf to look complete. Rockstar knows this. Limited editions create excitement, and excitement create sales. Now, there's another rumor floating around online that says the physical version might not even include the game on the disc and could simply contain a download code inside the box. To be clear, Rockstar hasn't officially confirmed that, so treat it as a rumor for now. But if that ever turns out to be true, I'd honestly be disappointed. At that point, you're basically paying for the case. I could print a GTA 6 cover at home, put it inside one of my old game cases, and it would look almost the same. The value of a physical edition should come from actually owning something physical.
But this isn't even Rockstar's smartest business move. The real genius starts with the PC version. Every time GTA 6 gets mentioned, one question always comes up. When is it coming to PC? And if you've followed Rockstar long enough, you probably already know the answer. Not at launch. This isn't a new strategy either. GTA 5 launched on consoles first, and PC players had to wait. Red Dead Redemption 2 followed exactly the same pattern. So naturally, people started asking why Rockstar keeps doing this.
The official explanation makes complete sense. Optimizing a game for PC is much harder than optimizing it for consoles. PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X have fixed hardware, so developers know exactly what they're building for. PCs are completely different. There are thousands of hardware combinations, different graphics cards, processors, drivers, operating systems, and settings that all need testing. That takes time, and there's no denying that. But here's the part I find really interesting. That delay also happens to create another opportunity for Rockstar. Some players don't want to wait a year. They buy a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox just to experience GTA 6 on day one. Then, months later, when the PC version launches with better graphics, higher frame rates, ultra-wide support, and eventually mods, many of those same players buy the game again. We already watched this happen with GTA 5. We watched it happen again with Red Dead Redemption 2.
So, while optimization is absolutely a real challenge, it's also true that releasing the PC version later extends the game's sales cycle and gives Rockstar another massive wave of attention months after the original launch. From a business perspective, that's incredibly smart. Instead of getting one huge launch, Rockstar gets multiple launches. First comes the console release, later comes the physical editions, then maybe collector's edition, and finally the PC release creates another wave of excitement. Another round of reviews, another flood of live streams, and potentially another purchase from players who already own the game.
Whether that was the original intention or simply a very convenient side effect, nobody outside Rockstar really knows. But looking at their history, it's hard to ignore how well this strategy has worked for them. So now I want to ask you something. If the PC version doesn't arrive for another year, are you going to wait? Or are you buying GTA 6 on console first
and then buying it again when it finally comes to PC. Because if Rockstar's history tells us anything, probably already know what most people are gonna do.